1987.
All right, so that
What
would mean
happened to
you were 14 when you died.
No, how?
Let me do the math real quickly in my head. 1987, 88, 89,
It's almost,
90,
it's a little over
92,
10 years
94,
ago,
95.
11 years.
All right, so you would have been 36.
Yeah, I was 46. 10 years ago, yes.
Yeah, 36. This is the hardest part of the interview.
The two of you should take math all over.
Now, when you say you're 46, are you counting the 3 days you were dead?
Did you get a new birthday?
Of course, I was.
A rebirth day. When you say you died, tell me the story. How did you die?
Okay. I had this thyroid attack.
Thyroid.
Yes, I am a patient, a hyperthyroid patient.
Right. Fred has that.
Fred has everything.
Right. Go ahead.
And I had this attack at one of the heart centers in the Philippines. It was fatal that it cost me my life.
You died in the Philippines?
Yes.
And then when they said you were dead for 3 days, let's face it, the Filipino doctors are not known for really being able to tell if someone's alive or dead. You know that. They don't have the greatest medicine over
Yeah, I mean, when you say clinical death, what do you mean?
I was pronounced clinically dead.
Your heart had stopped?
I had a flat line
Wow. For 3 days?
for 3 days.
A flat line for 3
And
days?
where were you for these 3 days?
I was at the ICU.
They kept you in an ICU with a flat line.
You know why?
It's some kind of weird, but my sister, my friends, and my office mates were keeping vigil when I was pronounced clinically dead.
Wait a minute, hold
It
on.
looked
what?
like everybody was ignoring me.
You were flatlined for 3 days and everyone ignored you? Robin, you've never worked in the Philippines.
But the point is, if she had a flat line for 3 days and nobody noticed it, one of her leads was loose.
Well, it's so odd, I guess. Unlike in America, the hospitals take care of the remains. In the Philippines, you cannot remove the remains until you pay the bill.
Oh, so they couldn't remove your remains because you couldn't afford to pay the bill?
Right.
And nobody disconnected the equipment or anything.
Not until you pay.
Yes.
Isn't that stupid? Because your bill is running out the whole time.
Yeah,
Right.
they know what they're doing. They got a dead person there. They could run up the bill.
That's our thing.
Yeah.
Look, she had a loose lead, Howard. She was not dead.
You're saying she's not dead?
There's no way she had a flat line for 3 days, number one, and nobody noticed. Were they didn't take your vital signs? Nobody came in to turn you or nothing happened to you for 3 days?
Hey, why are you bumming the woman out? She's trying
Why
to sell
would
a book.
anybody come to see you for 3 days if you're dead?
After my doctor pronounced clinically dead, my sister was there. My friends in the government office were there. Everybody was there.
But wait a minute.
But oddly, they said I was ignored.
Wow.
Yes.
You were ignored.
Yes.
You were dead. Why would they pay attention to you?
Well, I had no money.
Right.
Why didn't you decay? I mean,
That's the most wonderful thing that happened. There must have some reason why.
I know why you didn't decay.
because her blood was still
Because she was
pumping.
alive. No offense, Amy. It sounds like you were alive.
I am alive.
Yeah.
You were alive then too.
All right, so let's take a leap of faith here. So when you died, where'd you go? What did you meet God?
Okay, after I heard that prolonged thrilling sound of my cardiac monitor, my friends I heard them crying desperately, begging me to stay, but
Robin, you got to remember it's the Philippines.
so sad about it. I saw them. I was talking to them that I would come back if I could. And then at a distance, I saw this this white, gigantic boat.
You saw a
A
boat?
boat.
That's the first time I ever heard that one.
Yes, there was
Wow.
evidence about it. Great. It was so
It was the Titanic.
Yeah.
countless nails.
Sounds like Jackie's house. Go ahead. So you saw a boat, and you got on the boat?
I was forced into it.
And who was on the boat with you? They forced you into the boat? You're kidding me.
Unfamiliar
Who
people.
forced you?
Who forced you?
The white-clad man forced me into the boat. And
White men?
Yes, white-clad man.
White-clad men. Like on the Love Boat?
Looked like it.
Really? Captain Stubing?
Tattoo and
Tattoo and Stubing. And wow,
Yeah.
they forced you into the boat. What were you wearing? Were you nude?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't take notice about myself.
Right.
And then, like a dream, I saw these people. A few of them were desolate. Few of
Yeah, I
them.
tell you, wherever they took her, it's better than the Philippines. I like how Filipinos are always getting, like, dragged, forced.
yeah.
into my bed because I don't want to go with them. I shouted and begged.
Did you think they were trying to get it on with you sexually?
No,
Did they try to feel you up?
no. They
Who
just
else was
wanted
on the
to-
boat?
They just brought me there.
But there was no one else on the boat?
There were people. There were other people.
Other dead people?
I don't know if it was like a dream. I saw these people, and until that man, an older one,
I like this.
telling this young
You know, I
man
never get to go on boats, so when I'm dead, I could go on a boat.
That's right, you'll get a cruise.
Is there a buffet?
like that.
Why don't you go ahead?
And then I was, I really wriggled and wriggled free because I don't want to go with them. Until a whirlwind sucked me up.
A what?
Firmament.
A woman
whirlwind.
sucked you what?
A strong wind sucked me up to the.
Oh, the wind
height.
sucked you up.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
And
Did they make you row the boat?
no.
No, the wind sucked her.
The wind
The
sucked her.
wind sucked me up.
And
I
where'd
wish
you
I
go
could get
then?
sucked.
Yes. And then I later I.
See, now it's
contacted-
getting realistic. Seriously, before I was like doubting
You
you.
couldn't believe it.
Now I'm kind of like getting into
Well,
it.
wait a minute. It sounds like this boat doesn't go to heaven.
But that's what the wind takes you to heaven.
Yeah.
The boat
wind-
doesn't
The
do
boat,
anything.
see, you could have been going to a bad place.
Why do you think they force you into the boat if the wind sucked you up?
I had no idea. You
Yeah.
know, only after
Crazy.
I was begging. I wanted to stay. I was desperate and hopeless
Right,
that this wind sucked me up, the highest heaven.
right.
And then I caught sight of my mother.
Right, the wind's sucking you up.
Yes. And then I was brought to my mother's.
Wow, you met your mother in heaven?
No, my mother is still alive.
And she wasn't there?
She was still alive in my hometown
Wow. So where was your mother?
in the Philippines.
Yeah, but how did you see her after the wind sucked you up?
I
Because
was
the wind sucked her back to the mother.
No, I was just surprised why I was there in my mother's home, our home.
This is going to go on a while, I
She
think.
was curling in a bamboo bed.
Well, we got 3 days to get through.
And I saw the vast green rice field around.
Rice field.
I
A
saw,
rice field in heaven?
No,
See,
saying-
I don't buy that.
I was saying, Howard,
Go ahead.
I was dreaming being sucked up to the highest heaven,
Right.
and right there, shortly thereafter, I
Think
saw.
she's good looking? I hope so.
I was brought to my mother's place.
I got to ask her if she ever like saw a lot of hookers in
and
Philippines.
I know that she just.
Hey, let me ask you something though. While you're telling the story, when you were really dirt poor and living in the Philippines, did you ever have to like be a hooker or anything?
No,
Never, right?
never.
No, your father never sold you. I'm just trying to figure out if you're psychologically stable. That's all.
No, I'm
You're
okay.
not?
I'm okay. We are poor in the Philippines, farmers.
But you never like hooked or anything.
Never.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Because you know a lot of that goes on, right?
Hmm?
A lot of that goes on.
A lot of that.
Yeah, I'm saying the people are very poor and sometimes they have sex with like.
Others resort to that, but I did not.
Right. Good. Okay. That's all. I'm just asking.
And so, when I saw my mother, I curled beside her, telling me I'm dead. And she did not stir until I forced myself.
cow.
Mother, I'm dead. And she woke up.
Hey, now I don't need to buy the book.
and I noticed that
'Cause-
She's reading it to
air,
her.
wind,
I'm on page 12.
was getting stronger, perhaps ready to suck me up again.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, not again.
You're gonna get sucked up
But
again.
And so when
You
I
know what
was
it's almost
about-
like? What you're describing is every time,
Wizard
like in
of
heaven,
Oz.
yeah, like you meet someone, then you get sucked up by the wind again.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Actually, in this journey, I was brought to several places.
Wow.
First was in that boat, then to my mother.
But you know, maybe you really didn't die.
When you said it was like a dream, I think it was a dream.
It sounds like a pretty good dream.
Yeah, pretty good dream for a flatliner. For
Right.
the whole dead
Flatliner.
body in that ICU.
Are you a good-looking woman?
Do you have your death certificate?
Oh, that's so sad. You know why? When I came back, I was still in the Philippines when I came back to that heart center
Uh-huh.
and talked to the director and everybody who I could really get that signed clinical death paper, because I have I work in a government agency.
So you don't have it.
I don't have it.
Right.
Right, that's
They
what
won't
I
give
thought.
It to me. They won't
Don't be so skeptical, Robin. You could be dead for 3 days.
Sure.
Robin's a skeptic.
There's nothing I could do to force them.
You're making
to
her feel
give me
bad.
that paper before
You're making too much sense.
She was a liar.
they could not produce
Of course,
it.
but you
All
know.
I did was
You want to leave her
Collect
with
all
this
the-
Let-
fantasy?
Yeah.
talk to the people.
Let her live
was
it.
there,
That's
who
good.
were
She's
there.
digging it. It's all
My
she got,
sister, my
man.
Yeah.
office mate in the government.
You know, don't break her heart.
All right.
She sounds so
I
cute
work
on the
in a
phone.
very,
Love that little accent.
well-known
I do.
The top government agency.
All right, so okay, so so wait a sec. So when you're dead, do you move your bowels or go to the bathroom, or is that all done with?
I had no idea.
I'm hoping that it's over with. Once I don't want to even deal with excrement.
You won't be dealing with anything, Howard.
Yeah.
Somebody else may have to deal with it.
Well, let's
but
assume
won't.
you get on a boat when you die, and they suck you up,
Yes.
and they suck you up to meet people.
Uh-huh.
Let's assume this is true.
All right.
All right, let's take the leap.
But do you feel like
just wanna know if I gotta move my
the afterlife
bowels.
is constantly whooshing from one place to the other on a windstorm?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
That's it?
I was. It's like a dream, and I was brought to places. I was even brought to a room where there were 3 gigantic tables
Yeah.
with people with transparent faces, with white robes sweeping the floor.
Sweeping the floor. You got to clean it.
Sounds like Daniel Baldwin's hotel room last night.
Oh, man.
Oh, I just lost her. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I hung up accidentally.
Oh, no.
I meant to go to another line.
Howard.
Hey, Gary, get her back. I screwed up.
She'll
Howard.
think a windstorm.
I know.
Howard,
Yeah.
tell her mother to get off the cord and to shut the window.
Yeah, baby.
Hey,
Yeah.
Howard,
Yeah.
can I hold for a private part thing?
No, leave me alone. Hello, I'm doing this now. Hello, Audrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello?
Want to
Yes.
say hello one more time?
Say hello again, you bitch.
Listen, I wish you would shut up so people could hear the story.
I am shut. All right, I'll shut up and let the woman speak. I just can't. I'm just sorry. I thought
You
maybe.
know, you don't believe in anything.
You believe
I
this
feel
story?
sorry for you.
All right, hold on. Here she is. Wait. Amy?
No, Audrey.
No, Amy. Is Amy back? Amy, the author?
Line 17.
Yeah, I'm with line 17. Hold on. Amy, you back?
Yes.
Sorry, I disconnected you. It was my fault.
That's okay.
That's because I'm stupid. Hey, Hey, lady, turn off your radio. The other lady, Audrey. Oh, forget it. Okay. Anyway, so Amy,
Yes.
let's sum up.
Yes.
You're the author of the book, A Gift After Dying, A True Story.
It is.
Right.
What was the gift?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
After
jump to the
I came back
gift.
to life, 3 years later, my attention was brought into having healed somebody after I massaged him. Since then, 1990, I've been traveling from place to place, healing people, massaging them.
I could use that. Now you're talking,
A
honey.
healing massage.
You're
Yes.
telling me. What is it?
I have been in America. I've been to Nevada, to few cities. Many cities here in California, and I have
Amy.
even.
You're telling me that once you came back from the dead, when you massage people, you can cure them of problems?
Physical and emotional. I had people who came to me with physical problems. I have to travel also to these people who call.
All right, I'm not
What-
trying to. I'm not
what
trying to
have
be
you
funny.
cured?
I'm not trying to be funny, but
That's okay.
what,
That's okay.
are you nude when you massage?
Oh no.
Because that's what I'm looking for.
Oh no.
I'm
I
still-
do spiritual massage, Howard.
Let me ask you this:
Yes.
What diseases have you cured?
What?
What diseases have you cured?
Oh, I have the worst that I had dealt with was a nurse of 33 years in Palmdale, California. She had this cervical cancer
Right,
with everything, all these drawings as shown by her first doctor.
right.
And then after our 3-day session, 3 times massage session with her,
And would you massage her private area,
the part like the belly button down,
the belly, all the way down to the crotch?
her legs,
And did you have to? Did you have to use your fingers?
with my palms, of course,
Oh.
my palms.
And that must have been very erotic.
No.
It was not?
She was in pain, Howard. She was in pain.
And you put your fingers there by her
No,
uterus?
No, the exterior part.
Only exterior massage?
No, yes.
I see. And you put your hands up. You're saying her vagina had cancer, right?
No, cervical.
Cervix.
Yes.
So you had to put your hand. You had to put your hand over her vagina. Am I correct?
No, just no, not really.
Really?
No,
You just put it near the
So you
vagina.
don't know how to do this.
I sure don't. I have no idea.
no.
Did you party with her buttocks at all?
Howard.
I'm trying to understand. Please, I'm not making a mockery. You're telling me you took your hand and put it near her vagina.
I have to do some massage. Like,
What if I told you I had penile cancer?
you know what? You believe it or not, but I have cured. I have not cured. I have helped men with prostate cancer.
You have. And does that involve putting your hands on or the buttocks?
I have to touch parts of those.
Of the anus?
Without malice at all, because I start things with prayer and end it.
You pray over their ass?
I do things which I know you're skeptical and.
No, I'm not skeptical. I want to know what I get done. In other words, what do you wear when you do this?
I have to be like what I'm wearing.
Like just regular street clothes?
Regular, normal dress.
Are you a good-looking woman?
Huh?
Are you a good-looking woman?
I wish I could suggest you to visit my webpage.
Oh, you got a webpage? All right, give me the webpage. Does it got a picture of you on there?
Yes.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. Let me get my computer. Hold on, I want to take a look at what I get. Because I might hire you, baby.
Don't be disappointed.
Oh, I doubt I would be. Well, you know what? My computer is suddenly locked up. But give me the webpage. I'll look at it later.
It's www.bjt.
BJ?
JT.
Oh, BJT.
.net.
I get you now. .net. Slash.
Tilde.
Tilde. You know what a tilde is, Robin?
No.
Tilde's that squiggly line.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's
you got a crummy web address with a tilde in it.
Tilde in it.
What do they use a tilde for? Is that Filipino, the tilde?
The squiggle and ASJ.
ASJ. Slash.
Christ.
EBG.
What?
EBG.
EBG. What's that stand for?
My publisher's name.
All right, EBG dot.
No more. No more. That's it.
Oh, EBG. All right.
Sheesh.
I'll go on there later.
It's going to take 3 days to get the address.
You got to go to college just to figure out that address. So you're telling me, let's say a guy has cancer of the anus.
Mm-hmm.
You would go over there dressed in your regular street clothes.
Uh-huh.
And you would put your hands on his ass.
No, I don't.
You do not.
I do not. I do not go interior. I just massage the exterior part of the body.
You will massage the buttocks.
I have to go, to the buttocks and then down to the legs and to the feet. You know, there are oddly.
And you will touch the buttocks?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh.
But there's no mouth.
What about in the case of like a penile cancer?
I have not dealt with it yet.
Would you deal with it with me if I had a problem?
You don't have any, Howard.
I have cancer of the penis.
You are very healthy. You're so alive and kicking.
No. I have a problem with my testes.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Would you cure me?
You know
Now,
what,
why does it take 3 days of massage?
No, not 3 days.
Just for that one lady with the vagina.
That one lady came. I mean, I was in Seattle and she asked for me to go to California. She paid for my expenses to Palmdale.
What do you charge for this?
I don't charge anything. It's how much you can give me.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
And when do you
I mean,
pour?
if you save somebody's life, I guess they want to give you everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well.
How many people have you saved?
There are generous people, and there are people who ask me for,
I'll tell you, I'll give you a lot of cash if you cure my balls.
She'll make them go away.
You better not, honey.
Well, how many people would you say you have cured now?
Oh, here in Salinas, I have more than 500 people.
Wow.
Young children, child of 2 weeks is the youngest, and 9.
Well, cool. I mean, that
is quite a gift.
That is a gift.
It is quite a gift.
You're lucky. You know. I wish I would die for 3 days and get a gift like that. That'd make me Superman. I would love that.
It's so difficult, though, Howard.
Yeah.
It's difficult because you can just be called in the midst of the night, and brought to their home instead of them going to. You
got to come in here because Robin has a lump on her breast that needs healing.
In fact, I had a woman who came to me because of a lump.
Yeah, and you touched it.
In the breast, three fingers wide.
Did you touch it?
I have to touch gently.
Okay, let me ask you something. So you went in the room. Was the girl hot? Was she good looking?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm asking you. Was she a good looking woman?
No, of course not.
Oh, how big were her breasts?
Come on.
Oh, come on, Amy. I'm trying to understand. How big were her breasts? Like C cup? C cup? And she undressed in front of you?
There are times when I have to ask them to undress.
Oh, that is sexy.
Depends on where the pain is you know.
White broad or a Chinese broad?
Uh,
White?
I had whites, I had blacks, I had
Oh,
Japanese.
really? No kidding.
I had bursitis clients.
Who has bigger breasts, blacks or whites?
Yum yum.
Huh?
So with the whites,
With the white.
with the white woman, you put your hand like she took you into a private room and then disrobed.
I would tell them what they have to do, and then
Wow,
you know.
that's
Yum, yum.
sexy.
And then if they
And does she lay down on a table or she just stands there?
I have a bed. I mean, I have like a clinic. I mean, like not a private room.
Mm,
And
that's cute.
I tell them when I massage a guy,
Yeah.
and if he's married,
Yum yum.
I do this with the wife.
Oh, what a
Right.
drag! I'll forget it right now.
It's a menage a trois.
Oh, I ain't interested in that.
Yes, and then when I massage a woman, and the husband would like to stay, I welcome them.
The woman takes her top off in front of you and her bra,
Yes, yes.
Wow.
I had to massage someplace.
and then how long do you rub those?
Depends.
You better not put me in that room. I get aroused.
If there are cases that guys, I mean,
That the guys get aroused.
they are,
Right.
and they have to say, "Excuse me." I said, "Okay, go ahead." I mean, it's nothing.
Yeah, because I get wood easy. I do, Amy. All right, Amy's book, Aimee Jusayan.
Yes,
Am I saying that properly?
right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is the author of A Gift After Dying, a true story, and that is a gift to be able to massage women's breasts.
I have even a patient from Long Island Jewish Medical Center,
Right.
aneurysm. She flew in from New York to see me here in Salinas.
Right.
I have one in Chicago, skin infection, skin diseases.
Ever
And
do
these
animals?
people were all cured.
Yep.
And they came back. I mean, they went back satisfied.
Good thing she died and got the gift. I guess Jesus or somebody. Was Jesus
Did you
up
see
there?
anybody up there?
Did you see God?
I didn't see anybody. I heard a voice.
You did? Did he
I
sound
heard
like
the
me?
I was forcing myself into a wide door. I mean, that's closest when I approach it, and when I turn my back, it opens wide. I raised into it, and I was able to stick my right toe in between. But when I peeped through, there was a blinding light that hit my eyes.
And you heard a voice of a man?
I was crying and rolling in the ground when the man's voice, I heard it. What do you want to come in now? And then I said, can I see my parents first? That's the dialogue. And then he said, go child, help people in my name, was the voice.
Did the
don't
voice?
know
Did the voice?
What did it say?
Go, child, help people. Hey,
In my name.
did the voice sound like a white man?
I don't know. I have
Or
no
did he
idea.
sound Filipino?
Was he speaking in
No.
Philippine?
In my dialect. It's literally translated.
He spoke in your dialect?
Yes.
I don't buy it.
God is
No.
Filipino.
I do not believe that God is Filipino.
I don't know.
I cannot believe that.
You know, Howard.
I'll believe everything else about the boat. I'll believe you could cure people, but I will not believe that God is a Filipino.
No, he has to talk with me in the
I'm
dialect
sorry.
that I could understand.
Amy, I'm just now. I'm starting to doubt.
That's it.
I believe that you flatlined. I believe you flatlined for 3 days. I believe you saw God. But when you tell me God is Filipino, that's crazy. Everyone knows he's.
I didn't say Howard.
God
he's
speaks
Filipino.
English.
I mean,
But I heard the voice like that. I didn't even say it was God.
all right.
I heard the voice.
All right, okay. As long as it ain't God.
Well, he said in his name. What name are you curing people in then?
God's name.
I was just praying.
And God is
I
Jesus,
pray
right?
And help God. I ask God for prayer,
Yeah.
for help. And
Then you think you were talking to God.
I didn't think that moment in time. I didn't know who he was.
Right. That couldn't have been God you were speaking to.
See?
It could have been Marcos or somebody.
Right.
Marco.
Marcos.
Ferdinand Marcos.
Yeah, Ferdinand.
Yeah. All right. Listen, Amy.
Yes.
All right. Here's Amy. This is her book. If you want to find out more details or anything, you can call 408-758-4129.
Howard,
Yes, my
I have
love.
an 800 number to order
You have an 800 number?
that book.
Oh, quickly.
Okay.
I'll need several copies. Go ahead.
It's 597-1133, extension 62665.
Sex?
6265.
Wow. I like the part where you put your hands on the woman's private parts.
Oh, please.
That was the sexiest part of your story.
No.
You go,
Nothing
girl.
Funny. It's nothing funny. You know what?
I know. Do you ever get excited when you touch these people?
I fear nothing. I think about nothing. But
Are
I
you
just want to
married?
help. Huh?
Are you
You
married?
married?
I'm single.
Oh, you are?
Because you know what? Right now I'm wearing a trach tube.
A
Trach tube.
Yes. Because
What?
Of that. Because of that. Like after I came back to life, they have to help me out. Okay?
I dig a woman with a trach tube.
Yes.
That doesn't turn me off, by the way.
Huh?
That does not turn me off. I like a trach tube on a woman.
How come she doesn't just heal herself?
Why don't you touch it yourself with your hands and heal yourself?
baby.
You know what? The best thing in this,
Didn't think of that, did you?
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about myself.
Can you smoke weed with a trach tube?
No, I did not. After I had this trach tube, I never smoked again. I smoked
Really?
for 25 years before.
Weed?
Huh?
You smoke weed?
No.
Oh.
Marlboro I'm sorry.
Oh, I see.
It's cigarette.
I thought you were smoking some weed.
No, never at all. Never at all.
Yeah, I just want to know if you can smoke crack with a
So you still have a hole in your throat?
Yes,
I love that.
I have a metal trach tube right now.
That is so sexy.
Ah,
I love a woman with a blowhole in her throat.
how could that be?
I love it because it's another opening.
No, of course not, Howard.
I don't get turned off by that at all. I would love to be with a woman with a trach tube.
Guys, not all guys who wanted to marry me knew about this.
Yeah, guys, you know what? Guys are so turned off by trach tubes. I say, hey, there's another opening.
No.
Of course.
But, what turned them off was my desire to be fulfilling and helping people,
Really? They don't like that?
Guys are so shallow.
Oh, they're
I don't
terrible.
like that.
Yeah. I have a blow-up doll with a trach tube.
I had 3 proposals. No, I had 3 proposals for that marriage, but they don't want me to be helping people, massaging people.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well,
Listen, I like that you help people.
Well, maybe you two should date.
Yeah. I need you to
Howard.
cure a whole bunch of diseases.
Amid the cynicism, skepticism, these things, I'll say go on.
Whatever.
Go on helping people. I don't care if I'll be alone. I'll die alone again. I'm serious.
When's the last time you had sex with a man?
Oh, forget it. I never had.
You never had sex with a man?
Not with anybody. Please.
You've never had sex with a man?
Never.
And
You're
your
a
whole life?
virgin.
You're a virgin?
Yes.
Get out of here. What do you dig chicks?
Come on.
What are you into? What's your scene?
Huh?
What's your scene?
Well, what do I have to? Why do I have to do that?
Are you into women?
I only have to give myself up to a man I'd marry.
Do you have a vibrator?
Please.
What do you mean, please?
No. Not any.
It sounds like you're looking for one.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
No sexual pleasure ever?
Huh?
No sexual pleasure ever?
Is it?
You must touch yourself at least.
What the dealio?
I'm shy.
Really? You sure are, even with yourself.
I don't do that.
You got to come by. I want to meet a woman who's 46 and never had sex with a man.
Wow.
Wow. I met somebody. First time I came here, I was talking with a.
Why would you want to come back? You were dead and you never had sex with a man. I figured you'd want to just stay dead.
I don't know why.
You're as backed up as a Mexican outhouse.
But falling in love, I've been there. Falling in love with somebody with boyfriends,
Right.
But I've never given myself up.
Well,
And I don't intend
it's time to give it up, honey. I mean, Jesus. Exactly. All right, listen, anyone call Aimee Jusayan,
Yes.
author of A Gift After Dying, a true story, to order her book. How many pages?
408 pages?
Any pictures?
No.
Oh. Well, counts me out. That's a lot of pages to go without any
But,
pictures.
Without a
but I
picture.
guarantee you, the page, the font is bigger.
Oh, the font is big?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. Because that sounds like a lot of pages.
Yeah, it is. That makes it a lot of pages.
Mm,
It's 1 inch thick.
I hear you. All right. 408-758-4129.
Right.
Aimee Jusayan, the woman who died for 3 days, came back, and now gets to touch naked people. And the real book is she's a virgin. And she's 46.
You don't have to include that.
She never even done a guy.
Howard,
Yes?
give that. Oh, my goodness, you're on radio, huh?
Yes.
The whole New York knows that already.
You're as clean as a whistle, my love.
Oh.
Boy, I could use some of that. I never had a virgin.
You know what? Each time I see you on TV or interviews, oh, my goodness, this is hard. I have read your book.
Yes.
All part.
Did you read the part where I died?
Uh,
I came
I
back
said,
and I
this
laid my
guy-
hands on a
this
woman's
guy-
breast.
I said, this guy is awesome.
You bet, baby. All right. Hey,
Uh-huh.
we'll talk again.
Okay, sure.
Aimee Jusayan.
Holiday gift giving can be a drag. Stores are jam-packed this time of year, so the best solution is to do your shopping.
For a gentleman who's looking for a sincere relationship. I love hot tubs, Quaaludes, champagne, and Barbies. I can't wait until I'm old enough for implants.
Wow, she sound hot. I'm getting chubby just thinking about being romantic at checkout counter of Toys R Us with her. At Roman Polanski Daycare Dating Service, all girls sincere, healthy, and uncomplicated. The way I like it. So call now, 555-OU812. 555-OU812.